Voters have been disenfranchised with her supporting and promoting ideology that is diametrically opposed to what she originally ran on.
What's coming to Mesa and in our community is very disturbing to me. This recall election is very disturbing to me.
Welcome back to Square Off. The Mesa City Council meeting this past week got emotional at times. The council voted to go ahead with a recall of two-term council member Julie Spilsbury after receiving a valid number of petition signatures from her district's residents. She now faces a recall election in November. This comes less than a year after Spilsbury was re-elected to the nonpartisan council with 66% of the vote. So, what happened between then and now? Recall backers cited Spilsbury's votes on the city council that they say broke with her conservative district. Yet her votes were known when she ran for re-election. But there was one time she broke with fellow Republicans. Last fall, she supported Democrat Kamala Harris over Donald Trump in the presidential election. That made her a target of a major force in Arizona Republican politics, Turning Point Action, the political arm of Turning Point USA, which is led by Trump advisor Charlie Kirk. Here's what we know about Turning Point Action's role in the Spilsbury recall. Mesa City Councilwoman Julie Spilsbury called out her attackers, but not by name.
Unfortunately, a special interest group, according to all of the flyers they passed out, funded by out-of-state dark money and relying on paid petition gatherers, has now launched a recall against me.
Councilman Rich Adams, who doesn't always agree with Spilsbury, questioned the group's motives.
I do believe that she has been targeted with the intent of making an example of her for breaking political ranks. She didn't toe the line. That's what this is about, and speakers have confirmed that.
The unnamed special interest group targeting Spilsbury is Turning Point Action.
Well, hello, Arizona. It's great to be here.
Turning Point Action has the clout to bring President Donald Trump to Phoenix and the organization to force Spilsbury into a recall election that could cost her her job.
The only way to work is across the aisle.
Actress Jennifer Garner led a bipartisan Phoenix gathering last year supporting Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris. Spilsbury, on the left, was one of the Republicans for Harris. That triggered Turning Point Action. Chief Operating Officer Tyler Boyer said in a statement, Julie Spilsbury was recalled because she chose to support Kamala Harris for president as a Republican in a district that went for President Trump by double digits. It is proof that when you betray voters, there are consequences. Turning Point Action's social media posts show it organized signature collections for the Spilsbury recall as far back as February. Signature collectors included many Turning Point Action staffers, according to social media posts and documents provided to 12 News. And a Turning Point Action affiliate paid for these anti-Spilsbury handcards for voters. The fine print at the bottom says, 100% of contributions coming from out-of-state contributors. And Turning Point Action is not required to disclose the source of that money or report how much it's spent on the recall. Councilwoman Julie Spilsbury faces a retention election in November. Recall supporters have until early September to announce an opponent. The recall election will cost Mesa taxpayers more than $100,000.